Welcome back. If you've spent 5 minutes on tech Twitter this year, you've heard that prompt engineering is the highest paying skill of the century. Cute story. Here's a better one. Prompt engineering is maybe 5% of building a real AI product, and today we're covering the other 95% that nobody's trying to sell you a $200 course on. Episode 1. Prompt engineering versus AI engineering. What's the real difference? Let's talk about why clever chatbot whisperer isn't a business model, what AI engineering actually is, and why the people building real, durable AI products aren't the ones with the fanciest prompts. They're the ones who understand the system around the model. Let's get into it. First, let's give prompt engineering some credit. It absolutely works for about 20 minutes. It feels incredible. You're basically programming using English. You feel unstoppable. And that's exactly where the trouble begins. You spend 2 hours polishing one prompt, and that's exactly the trap. I call it the Prototype Mirage. You spend 2 hours tweaking a prompt, it nails your 5 test cases, you screenshot it for the group chat, call yourself a prompt whisperer, and then you ship it. Then 10,000 actual humans show up. Here's the reality. Prompts are non-deterministic, fragile, and brittle to every model update. Your entire app depends on one clever prompt. You don't have a real product. You have a demo. So what's in that other 95%? AI engineering. The actual discipline of building, evaluating, connecting, and maintaining foundation models inside real software. Not tweaking words until something looks right. Building the thing that makes it work at 2 a.m. when you're asleep and 10,000 people are using it anyway. Think of a foundation model, GPT, Claude, Llama, whatever, as a ridiculously powerful engine. Prompting is stepping on the gas. AI engineering is building the transmission, the steering, the brakes, and, very importantly, the seatbelt, because this engine will try to drive itself off a cliff if you let it. Let's make this real. Say you want an AI assistant to review internal legal contracts for a law firm. The prompt engineering way, dump a 50-page contract straight into the chat window, type, find risks, and pray. Result, it hits the token limit, costs you $2 a query, and confidently invents a clause that doesn't exist. Your lawyer is now suing you for a lawsuit that isn't real. The AI engineering way. Chunk the document intelligently, store it in a vector database, build a proper RAG pipeline that only feeds the model the relevant paragraphs, route the easy questions to a cheap model and the hard ones to a smart one, and run automated tests to verify accuracy before it ever reaches a human lawyer's inbox. A lot of software engineers see this table and immediately think, I don't have a PhD. I've never written a loss function in my life. I'm out. Here's the good news. You don't need one. AI engineering is closer to software architecture than it is to research. You're not inventing new neural network math. You're composing APIs, designing data flows, enforcing security, and running reliable benchmarks, skills that look a lot more like good backend engineer than reclusive genius scribbling equations on a chalkboard. So if you want to actually call yourself an AI engineer, here's the real syllabus. 1. Model selection. Knowing when to call a massive closed API and when a lightweight, open-weight model like Llama or Mistral does the job for a fraction of the cost. Using GPT 4-class power to sort your emails by spam or not spam is like hiring a Michelin chef to microwave a burrito. 2. Evaluations. Replacing, I tried it a couple times and it seemed good, with actual automated scoring pipelines. If you're not measuring it, you're not engineering it. You're guessing with extra steps. 3. Tool calling and agents, moving from a model that describes what it would do to a system that actually runs code, hits APIs, and gets things done. 4. Security and guardrails, hardening your system against prompt injection and data leaks, because the second your app is public, someone will try to convince your chatbot it's a pirate with no rules. Master those 4, and you're not chasing hype. You're building things that survive contact with real users. So, prompt engineering isn't dead. It's just never been the whole job. It's step 1 of a much bigger discipline. And over this series, we're going to build every piece of that discipline together, one episode at a time. Next episode, we're going under the hood of the models themselves, why they hallucinate, what temperature and top P actually do, and why your AI sometimes sounds like a confident liar at a dinner party. It's called Episode 2, How Foundation Models Think, and it will change how you write every prompt from here on out. If you're ready to stop tweaking prompts and start engineering something real, hit subscribe and drop a comment. What's the most unhinged thing an AI has ever confidently told you was true? I want the good ones. See you in Episode 2.